Hey, what's up? Today we're here in Centro, Cristiano, Casa, Alfarero, and I wanted to take the time to show you guys a little bit about their stage design, their lighting, and how they work with things here. This is a church that we really appreciate a lot. We've been working with them for quite some time already, and throughout the years they've been upgrading their lighting system. So I wanted to just kind of disclaimer, let you guys know everything that they have here is not something that they have had all the time. It's things that they've been able to purchase and upgrade as time goes by. So one of the questions that we get a lot is we want to start with lighting, but we don't know where to start. And I wanted to do this video here because this is a perfect example of just working with what you have and then adding later on and working with the budget of the church to be able to kind of slowly implement. The lights that you see here right now are not the lights that they've always had, and the stage design as well. It's something that they started purchasing some lights, and then they, as years passed by and they got more budget, they started adding more things to it, as well as being able to control it with the computer and things like that. The very first thing that I want to show you is the stage design. It's a very simple stage design, and the first thing that you see in the back is this is just simple black paper. We went ahead and covered the whole wall with that because we didn't have an option to paint the wall. And so once we did that, these white squares that you see here are just simply foam squares, the foam paper type. And what we did is we went to a local print shop and we asked them if they can just cut the corners so they can give it this round effect. And that's how we got that. Once we have that, then we just add some LED bars in the bottom and we're just uplighting these squares. And that gives us the design that you guys can see. So we're here inside the drum booth, and in here we didn't have the ability to be able to put an uplight, obviously, because the drummers are going to be sitting and they're going to be hitting it. And so what we did is we went ahead and put it up in the top. We hung that light, and what we do is we just kind of use it as a downlight. Now, one of the cool things that I want to point out about the drum booth is that these lights that you see right here are actually their very first lights that they had. So remember I told you they haven't always had all of this before. It's just something that has been work in progress. So what they did first is they had 4 of these regular slim par style lights. What they did is they just had them fixed in one place with one color, and that's it. We had no option to be able to change the colors or do the chases that we can do now. But one of the things that I emphasize a lot is whenever you're starting with your stage design and whenever you are working, especially when the budget is not so high, it's okay. Start with what you have and work with that. From there, you can kind of just build upon that and then just keep adding more and more lights as your budget allows you, and as you can learn more about the lights. So the way this whole thing works is we're controlling the lights with the software. We send the signal through a DMX cable all the way to the back of the stage. And then after that, we come to the very first light. Once you hit the first light, all you have to do is just kind of daisy chain your DMX signal. You'll be programming all the lights together to a specific channel. And the really cool thing here is that we could actually individually control this. And we're gonna have one of our programmers right now start doing some programs so you guys can see exactly how you can kind of change the color of all the lights and individualize each one of the sections to be able to do some really cool effects. So we're here inside the booth now. As you guys can see, I have the software here right behind me. And the software that we're using here is MyDMX 2.1. There's actually a newer version that we're slowly trying to get. It's the MyDMX 3.0. It gives a lot of more advanced features. But as you can see here, each one of these squares represents one of the lights that we have up there. So the cool thing about this is that you can do different effects. And so by just choosing the lights and then just choosing whatever effect I want to do, it'll start applying those effects on the lights themselves. So there's just different effects that we've already pre-programmed here, and they just do different functions with different colors. What I had told you about individualizing the lights, you can see there that that's what it allows for us to do. Another thing that we've done here is that we've added the MIDI controller. And the really cool thing about this is that we can go ahead and just use faders, use knobs, or use the button switches, what we use the most to change from one scene to the other. So let's say, for example, we're going from one song to the other, or in between songs, we're changing between 2 different scenes. We can just simply click on the buttons and they are already programmed to recall certain scenes and change the colors of the lights. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button and like us on our Facebook page. And if you do have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment below, send us a message. We really appreciate your feedback. Anything that was not clear in the video or anything like that, that you still have a doubt, anything that we can help you, feel free to let us know. We're here to help. Always remember to keep learning, share, and inspire others. Thank you, and God bless you.